right, so first up is going to be Chief Maddrey. He'll update the incident that happened here today.
Good afternoon to the members of the media. We already went over the introduction, so I'll get right into it. I'm going to give you an initial briefing of an incident where one of our uniformed members had to discharge his weapon in the performance of duty. On this day, at approximately 10:34 in the morning, two members from the 101 precinct in uniform in a marked patrol car responded to a 911 call right here at the Ocean Bay Apartments, building 409, Beach 51st Street. They responded to a call of shots fired. Our officers arrived at the scene. They conducted an investigation. They went to an apartment on the 4th floor. At that apartment, they were met with a male. They had a conversation with the male, and based on that conversation, they entered an apartment into a back bedroom where they knocked on the door and tried to make contact with the male who was inside the bedroom. They knocked on the door. They had a conversation through the door for a few minutes, at which point the door opens up. Our members go to step into the door, and then the male points a firearm at them. Our officers gave commands to drop the weapon, and then our officer discharged his firearm. Both officers entered the room. They secured the suspect. They immediately start to render aid, chest compressions. They started to cut his clothes to locate the wound. They reached out for additional units and for emergency medical services to respond. The male was removed to a local area hospital where he was pronounced deceased at 11:57 a.m. this morning. Our two officers were removed to a local area hospital for medical evaluation. This investigation will continue under the direction of our Force Investigations Division and our local detective squad. I'll take any questions at this time.
How many shots were fired?
There was multiple shots. We don't have the exact count, but that's all part of the investigation.
The person involved in the shooting had any prior arrest record or involved interactions with law enforcement?
At this time, it looks like he doesn't have any prior interactions with law enforcement, but that's also part of the ongoing investigation. All right?
So there's a call for 911, shots fired. Were there shots fired before they arrived? Was that gun loaded? Did he fire shots at cops?
So this gun right here was recovered on the scene. It appears to be an imitation gun, but of course the crime scene has to do a further analysis of the weapon to give us a definitive answer.
So there were shots fired before?
At this time, it doesn't appear there were no shots fired. There were any shots fired.
So it was some kind of domestic dispute, or they brothers?
We do believe it's a domestic dispute. We don't have all the details of exactly what happened. This is all part of the investigation.
Either of them live there?
We do believe all of them lived there, yes.
All right, thanks, everybody.
No? Go ahead, let me take his last question. Absolutely. We went over. The school was not shut down. This all happened inside the apartment on the fourth floor. But we did go over to the school. We made contact with the principal. They did follow the lockdown protocol. We went to the school. We addressed the principal, the school safety over there. Everyone in the school is fine. They're continuing their day.
You said that's an imitation gun?
Right now, it appears to be an imitation firearm, but crime scene has to do a complete analysis of the weapon. But right now, first glance, it appears to be an imitation firearm. Thank you.